Hi, it's Rob and Dale. Hi Dale.
Hi Rob.
Our first attempt at a bit of a podcast following Trinity's 3-1 win on the road at Hyde. Definitely an entertaining game with plenty of talking points there.
It's a very entertaining game. I think if the neutral had been here, they certainly would have enjoyed themselves. I enjoyed watching it. I felt Gainsborough played really well. I think it was a real complete away performance. You know, they had to dig deep at times. You know, if you go through the game, the first half, I thought they played the conditions really well, shooting against the wind first half. I think the weight on the passes that they played was outstanding, and that's why they looked a threat going forward. But if you go through the order of the game, they could have easily been 2 or 3 down early on, and that's where the goalkeeper, John Stewart, who I thought was outstanding for the whole game, made, I think there was one save in particular from Tom Pratt, with his right hand. It was absolutely fantastic. There was another one from a header. But then Trinity also looked deadly. I remember Ross Hannah had a good chance quite early on as well, where he put it wide. And in the end, they took the lead. The goal is a bit odd, really. It was. We're
still trying to fathom exactly what happened.
We've just been talking, haven't we, to the local media here, which we'll talk about in a minute, because they were certainly very unique. They were fans, weren't they? It was funny.
Fans first and foremost, and it's
funny to listen to, but it was good. Like, passionate, I think, is the word. We're not used to hearing that on. No. Well, we are. I know what I mean. Anyway, so yeah, Ross Hannah, he goes into the box. He goes down three times, I think. The third one was a penalty, in my opinion. He's still on the floor. Play goes on. It ends up going the other side of the pitch. I'm sure it was burnt across the ball.
Yeah.
And Hannah, because he's only really like half walking, wasn't he, into the penalty
wasn't
area.
Really expecting it.
No one picks him up. Ash comes in at the near post, misses the ball, comes to Hannah. Hannah heads it in. Yeah. Linesman waves his flag. Ash Worsfold then
follows up. We thought he fired it into the net, just doing what strikers do.
But apparently at the bar, at the post, was it?
And he came back out again.
And Hannah's. So we thought, what's the linesman flagging for? He'd obviously given Ross Hannah's goal.
Yeah.
Which was his 6th of the season now.
And his second on the travel, his second goal in 16 minutes.
Yes, I heard you say that during the commentary. I thought that was an excellent start, and a little bit upset I didn't come up with it myself. But
no, stoppage time away at Staley Bridge, followed by that one on 15 minutes today.
Yeah, he's been a quality signing, Ross Hannah, and he's just got something different about him, I think. I don't know about you.
He's got that experience, hasn't he? And he's worked his way up. He started in non-league, worked his way up, got his break in the Football League at Bradford. Did really well to do that. Dropped back into non-league football. Trinity's a good fit for him now.
Yep.
And he's using that knowledge and experience. And
he's also, you know, he's one of the older players. I think he's been, what's the word? You know, when he got injured, they won't rush him back. He's been looked after well here, which is good. And
exactly.
I think it suits everyone.
Lee and John are really good at. They'd rather a player was fully fit. They'd want him to miss 2 or 3 games.
Yeah.
Rather than rush them back. And miss 6 or 7.
Which there's always that risk when you bring a player back in that they'll get injured sooner and be out longer term. So yeah, he scored the first goal. In the first half, I felt that Trinity were the better side. I thought they looked deadly on the break. You know, they had a couple of half chances maybe, and that was the first half really. And then they started really well and got that second goal, which we both said, I hope that puts the game to bed. I think it was on the hour. Simmons. I thought that goal was excellent.
Yeah, really well worked. Simmons looked like he'd maybe taken 1 touch too many, but
that made the finish even better though, didn't it?
Yeah, being able to place it in the bottom corner away from the keeper.
Enough post.
Yeah,
enough post.
Shaved post.
And the build-up play from Ross Hannah was excellent again. Yeah, finding space, waiting for the runner.
That awareness in the corner to be able to sort of pick a player out. Saw a similar goal actually on the pitch beforehand. They had the kids playing under 15s. Good break into the corner and a cut back against a team that finished with 10 men. All good for me. But while we're on talking about Ross Hannah still, he's also been involved in an incident at the other end, doing really well tracking back. Luke Porritt was very dangerous for the home side. He tracked him all the way back, but then red card, yellow card. Well,
the referee's big talking point, particularly for the home fans. I think everyone we've spoken to after the game, to do with Hyde, fuming with the referee. No one's actually argued the result of that. They've all just said. So we'll talk about that incident with Hannah. It depends where your view is. Our view from up here was that
he'd got his body across.
He tracked back really well. Player goes down holding his face. Hannah does try and pick him up, and how's he trying to grab him? He's trying to pull him up by his... Yeah. They say by his face, but you don't try and lift someone up by the face,
by his neck, by his shoulders. Basically, Ross wasn't happy, but he'd gone down trying to get him booked, and Ross has got himself booked by reacting in the way that he did. If a free kick's been given against Ross, so yes, it's a free kick. The referee wasn't interested in booking him at that point, but I don't know, Ross has thought he's trying to get more of a reaction out of the referee than perhaps he warranted, and he's been booked for it. However, talking to some of their fans, some of their officials, but
we spoke to that bloke who stood right next to it, didn't we? And he said that, but then they're going to say that. We'd be saying the same if it was. It's awkward, isn't it? But the only one I think we're all agreeing on is Joe Maguire.
Yeah, booked in the first half for a late challenge. Constant ongoing battle with Chibchalaka until he was withdrawn just after the hour mark. Second challenge also on Luke Porritt, getting in behind.
I thought it was a red card.
Second yellow.
Second yellow, I should say, yeah.
And he's got away with one, really.
It's really interesting that, to me, that was a more blatant second yellow, should have been a red. And yet, all the fans are on about the Ross Hannah one, which we could put up an argument that it's not a...
Absolutely.
There we are, but then...
And decisions like that can change games. Soon after they got the goal.
Was it after?
Was it after?
Was it after? I don't know. I can't remember. But it was 6 minutes after Trinity gone 2-0 up. So
yeah. So we've gone 2-0 up, coasting, and then a decision like that. Yeah.
Well, but they get one back, and then, like I've said all afternoon, Trinity second time in a week, they really dug deep, didn't they? Really. If I remember correctly, there was only one chance created, the double chance created in that half an hour.
Yeah, and John Stewart was equal to it.
The second save was brilliant, because the first one, he's down one corner, he's got to get up and jump across.
Yeah, flung himself to full length to tip it around the post. Times like that, you owe it to your goalkeeper, and we spoke to John after the game, and he was of the opinion it's what goalkeepers are there to do. Yeah,
with a great big smile on his face at the same time.
Yeah, but we both played in goal a little bit, and we know the feeling it makes when you make a save.
Oh, it's a great feeling.
Yeah,
but I mean, I only did it at 6-side level, but it's a great feeling. The rare occasion I did save the ball, so it was good.
Yeah, in a couple of times it was a case of it's hitting, and but you've got to be in the right position.
It's very interesting. Just one of the conversations we were having with Hyde's media about John Stewart, and they don't think he's very good at crosses. I think he's outstanding at crosses.
Yeah, with John, he's coming for it.
He'll come for everything.
Yeah.
And on average, he's going to miss the occasional one. I mean, I remember one in the second half, he missed it, and he charged out, didn't he, to about the penalty spot.
Yeah, and made himself big.
That meant the bloke put it over the bar.
Yeah, exactly. So, just that presence that John Stewart does have.
Yeah, I think he's fantastic. I really like talking to him. I think he's a great character. Yep. Superb sided. This is his level. Isn't it? This is his level. Yeah.
He's a big fish.
If he was, to be honest, he's never going to be consistent. Nobody's at this level, are they? If you're consistent, you play a lot higher. I remember seeing him at Boston, and there were too many mistakes, and that's why Boston got rid of him. So he did really well. And then the biggest relief of the day was goal 3. Yeah,
Alex Byrne, good presence of mind, played into the corner. Alex Byrne's on hand. Took an age to pick his spot.
Did he make the defender? He says he did, didn't he?
He did. I'm looking forward to seeing the replay back just to see. Did he embellish a little bit?
If it's recorded.
If it's recorded. While we're here, thank you, Gary Gordon, absolute star, standing in. Jeremy was off sick today, can't be at all the games, so you need people, volunteers that are willing to help step up to the plate. Gary's done that today and filmed the game today, hopefully capturing the goals.
And notice during commentary, I don't think you said one negative thing about Ben Gordon. I can't think why. He did play well.
Something to do with his performance, I would have thought.
Obviously, nothing to do with his dad standing next to you.
Yeah, exactly. I think his dad's probably one of his biggest critics, closely behind himself. But, looking through the team, there's several contenders for man of the match. Trying to pin one out. John Stewart's made a couple of fantastic saves. Maybe you can't look further than him. Ben Gordon's been very assured at fullback. Nathan Stainfield's continued on in his ever-dominable presence. Dale, any others?
Yes, I thought Ash was excellent. Ross Hannah was excellent. I think the whole team played really well, and it was just a really good away performance, wasn't it?
It was, and we go again on Tuesday night to Marine.
Yeah, enjoy that travelling. What was it? We worked this out, didn't we? It's something like
674 miles
for the week. That includes today. That's crazy. So
Yeah.
it's something like 260 odd round trip. This is from Trinity's ground to the.
Yep.
And there'll be Trinity faithful that go to all three as well. That's
Yep.
just crazy, isn't it? It's crazy travelling
It
to
is.
all come at once. But on the plus side, you know, I unfortunately can't get to South Shields on that wonderful long journey because it's been moved. So,
But at the same time, we must say that with a heavy heart, you were there at Spennymoor.
no, I tell a lie. The plus side is I don't have to do the horrible journey. The downside is it was a top of the table clash, and I enjoy them all. I'm really looking forward to Scarborough week on Tuesday, and yeah, Trinity a good stead. And if they can get the away wins going, you know, we know they're going to win most of the home
Which
games.
we've got a couple, but you look at South Shields, who themselves, they've really struggled away from home. They've lost again today away at Hensford. Mm-hmm. Where
This is why if Trinity can get the consistency away, they'll win this league, because nobody's got consistent
nobody's running
home and
away with
away.
it.
No, exactly.
Exactly, and with today's game, we're up to 4th in the table. We've got games in hand on
Loads
the teams
of
above
games in
us.
hand.
You know, Warrington slipped up today. Dave Frecklington's Matlock getting a 1-0 win away.
I'm sure I'll have been delighted doing Trinity a favour.
Yeah, absolutely. Just returning the favour.
No, he doesn't. You know, I'm a big fan of Dave Frecklington. It does not surprise me in the slightest that Matlock would do. Is it something like 3 wins and a draw in the last 4?
It is, yeah.
It doesn't surprise me in the slightest. And they were in the bottom 3, weren't they, when he went in?
They were, but it's one of those that they get the momentum going, and it goes one of 2 ways. We had the momentum at the end of his reign, where we just couldn't get going. We couldn't start to eke things out.
Particularly away from home. That rotten
that
record.
turgid run.
Yeah, exactly.
But still hangs over us a little bit now.
But hopefully not for much longer. I mean, if they win one of the next 2 away games, I think people like myself can shut up going on about the away form.
Yeah, let's try and forget about it.
Yeah.
And let's get on.
Yeah, home time. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for joining us.